Hello everyone, welcome back to Shreyalogue. Today on this channel we are going to be celebrating Menstrual Hygiene Day. In fact, the very fact that we are able to celebrate a day like this is in itself a very big achievement. So in this video there are two parts to it. The first part is about the life-changing decision that I made. Yes, from pads to menstrual cup, from difficult days to not so difficult ones. And secondly, on my Instagram channel, I had asked a few of you to ask me any kind of questions or any kind of queries that you had regarding the usage of menstrual cup. And oh my god, so many questions, so many questions. In fact, I was feeling a bit sad about it because for me, menstrual cup has been a life changer, a complete revolution, complete freedom. It just means that, and the understanding that not many of us are using it, it kind of made me a little sad. But I really hope to change this with this video. So, but just because my difficult days are not so difficult anymore, that is not the only reason why I so passionately advocate for this. So this video, friends, is in collaboration with My Hiccup. It's a brand who actually produces menstrual cup. So the number one factor that worked for me was better health, both physical and emotional. Number one, no bleached white of pads, which means no itchiness, no rashes, and also no dryness. Swim, dance, run for 6 hours straight, and you don't have to worry. There's no okay, there's a stain behind, can you please check for my stain? Or for that matter, increasing the sales of the companies who have been selling it so hard. Third thing is no all-time odor or blood sticking to your body or your private parts. And no, you do not lose your virginity. It is just stigma and lack of awareness that many people think like that. And in fact, with the usage of menstrual cup, this was a revelation for me also. You actually start understanding the working of your body. You end up researching a lot, and trust me, that's totally worth it. Number two is economics. Let's talk a bit about economics. I'm an economics student, so that's a given. Okay, so I have actually noted down and have done some calculation for you guys so that you don't have to do it. So this basic calculation involves one packet of pads that I think should cost around 150 to 200. Say 15 pads in that one packet, and hypothetically that is costing around 200 INR. Alright, let's go with that. So that means I'm using 14 or 15 pads, one packet for per period. 12 periods in a year, that means 12 packets for a year. 12 into 200 is 2400 INR. Okay, let's keep this aside. Now, 1 year is 2400, and if I am bleeding for 30 years, just calculate. I don't think it should be that hard a calculation. Coming to menstrual cup, I started using menstrual cup 3 years back. This menstrual cup actually, the real cost was 650 plus shipping charges. So let's take around 750 rupees. One cup can last you for 10 years. So if I am in my lifetime going to be bleeding for 30 years, that means I need 3 menstrual cups of 750 each. I need not do the calculation. You can go ahead and do the calculation and see the difference between going for pads and going for menstrual cup. And if I was not able to convince you, even with the economics that I did, I'm sure that this point is definitely going to ring some bells. How about saving your own planet? I cannot emphasize the need to save our planet more, and especially during hours like these, during times like these. When you make a choice, a sustainable choice, you are actually saving lives. literally saving lives. Of course, with the choices that we make on an everyday basis, we are not able to see results directly in front of our eyes. But trust me, when you choose a menstrual cup, you are actually going for a plastic-free life, at least a bit. Because when you feel the plastic of the pad, okay, next time when you go out, bring the pad with you, and you actually remove the cover and you feel the plastic. Also feel or also imagine while closing your eyes that same plastic in the stomach of animals in the ocean. Not a pretty sight at all. I totally get it, but we choose to use 54 to 60 kgs of plastic in our lifetime. How can we justify that? We cannot. The choice is definitely yours. I really hope you enjoyed the first part of this video. I am sorry if I made you imagine some things which are not pretty, but it is important for us to understand that. So in the beginning, I told you how I was so sad about receiving so many questions, but good. I mean, when I started thinking about it, and when I came to thinking about it more, I realized that what lacks today is we're not asking many questions. So if you asked a question, kudos, because asking questions is extremely important. And in this section, I'm going to be answering all the doubts, all the queries that you have regarding menstrual cup. And I really hope that by the end of this video, if you are a person whose friends or relatives are using pads, you can maybe share this video with them. B, if you are yourself thinking of buying a menstrual cup, you become all the more confident to go buy it. So I have my sheet ready with all the questions. There are many questions. I will try to answer all of them, and for those questions which already has really good videos on YouTube, I will be linking them to those videos or articles outside. So question number 1 is, did you experience any kind of pain or discomfort initially? How long until you got used to it? So the experience for each one of us is extremely different. There's a learning curve that exists, but for me, the initial 3 months were very difficult, because I was not enjoying while I was wearing it, but to insert it, there are certain kind of fold techniques that are there that you may try and use and see what fits better, for what fits into your your way of inserting it. Otherwise, I think the entire day you'll be thankful that you went through that little discomfort or that little pain to actually get it inside you. Second question is, this is a very important question actually. I am not sexually active. Will I still be able to insert it? Yes, you will be. There is absolutely no relation with menstrual cup and your virginity. Okay, there's a simple trick which I call SBPI. So S is for sitting in the squat position, B is for talking to your brain, calming it, telling it all the benefits. P is relaxing your pelvic muscles, and I is while humming a tune, calming your mind in the squat position with the fold technique that you have learned, insert it gently. SBPI. I will list it down in the description box below. Please don't laugh at me. It's my way of letting the world, sharing some wisdom in the world. Also, one very important thing which I missed out on is you may want to do a wet run by using some lubricant that is available with any type of chemist in the city. So before your periods, maybe you would want to do a wet run with that. That will definitely ease you a bit, before that day arrives. So going to the third question, is menstrual cup the only sustainable alternative? No. We have cloth pads. Cloth pads are also sustainable, but with cloth pad you have to wash it regularly and use it. It can last up to 2 to 3 years depending on the usage. Also nowadays there are period pants and menstrual discs that are available in the market. You may check it out. How many menstrual cups do you need? Only one. Two only if you are very prone to losing it or for safety purposes. How many sizes of menstrual cup are available in India? Okay, there are 3 sizes. Usually it's a uniform kind of a thing: small, medium and large, and you can calculate it for yourself before ordering, before placing an order. I will link a video down in the description box so that you can actually you are able to understand the metrics involved and you are able to calculate it and not waste money on it. What is the material of the menstrual cup that you are using? Okay, it is a medical grade silicone material and it is used in all sorts of medical procedures across the world, so you don't have to worry about it leading to any kind of itchiness or leading to any kind of irritability in your area. So it's completely safe to use. Can we use them while traveling? Yes, you can. You definitely can, and I think menstrual cup is the best way to travel. I remember on one of my trips, I was carrying the menstrual cup, and without informing me, the period auntie arrived and I had to use it, and trust me, the entire journey was very smooth. Of course, when you are traveling, it might so happen that at many places you don't have water, so carry tissues, use sanitizer, and if there's water, then definitely I think that's the best way. And anyway, you are not going to be removing your menstrual cup for at least a minimum of 4 to 6 hours, so you don't have to worry about that at all. Can I work out or pee for that matter wearing it? Yes, you definitely can. I think that's the reason why we say go menstrual cup so much. So the next question is, how frequently should you change your cup? So cups like that of my hiccup or boon, they last for 10 years easily. You may only want to buy another cup if you are concerned that you may forget it sometime or for safety reasons. Otherwise, there's no need to buy another cup for at least 8 to 10 years. How to keep the cups sanitized? Okay, there are 3 parts to it. One is before your periods, you boil it. During your periods, you actually wash it with a pH balanced soap. Third is after your periods are over, you boil it again and dry it completely and store it in a cloth bag. If you live in a joint family with your in-laws, that might not allow to boil your cup in the kitchen so often. So what do we do? Okay, that is, I should say, an extremely common problem and an extremely tricky one as well. I do not have the answer to it, but I can think of something. Maybe the first thing is that you have to anyway buy your own container and a strainer so that you can keep the cup in the strainer while it's boiling. Secondly, and you keep it with yourself, you keep it in the room, do not mix it with the kitchen utensils. I think that's one of the major issue that parents have, older generation has. And the boiling needs to be done just for, I think, 3 to 4 minutes, not more than that. So maybe you can sneak in when they are not there in the house, or maybe when they are sleeping, and just boil it for 3 to 4 minutes and just get done with it. Secondly, there are other ways also to actually clean your cup, but boiling is a must before you start your period and after you end your period. How to use a menstrual cup? This is the most important question, trust me, but there are like really good resources available on the internet. There are really good videos that people have done, and I will put a link in the description box below. You can check the description box for this particular question and the link to this question. I think those videos are going to really solve your problems. So do check out my Instagram channel Shreyalogue. So for this video, I am collaborating with a menstrual cup company called My Hiccup, which are into producing beautiful varieties of menstrual cups. And they have been kind enough to participate in the giveaway that I am hosting on Instagram. So do participate and share in your period story. Who knows? You might win a free menstrual cup. Awesome surprises added to it. So thank you so much for watching this video, friends. I am so thankful for all of you to join on this video, to actually watch it till the end. Please do like, share and subscribe to Shreyalogue. It's your love that actually keeps me going. It's your love that helps me work on creating such content that can actually add value to your life. So take care, friends. See you next time. Bye bye.